Hello and welcome to another episode of Practice Perfection. Tonight's pattern is 4 up, 2 down, right, left, and then 2 bass drums down at the bottom. It's a sextuplet pattern, a group of 6 notes played on each beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this pattern, which sounds like this in its original form, and we're going to permutate the 2 bass drum notes that are within it. So right now we have the 4 snare drums here, or 4 drum hits, right, left, up in the hands, then 2 bass drums afterward. But what we're going to do is we're going to shift these bass drums back through the sticking, and we're going to assume right, left as kind of the bass sticking for all 6 of the notes. And so the 2 bass drums, as they move back, will displace, or they'll just replace whatever hits would have gone there. So for example, if I put the 2 bass drums at the beginning, they just replace the right and left there. So we'll take each of these in turn. So a quick demonstration of each. Here's the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, bass, bass. That's it. So try it with me. We'll do it a couple times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Easy enough. Now the second one, what we're going to do is we're going to pull those 2 bass drums back a note. So now we have right, then 2 bass drums, and then a left afterward. Right, bass drum, left. Let's try it a couple times. And to make it a little easier to hear, we're going to put the first few notes on one drum, and any of the notes that happen after the bass drums will happen on a different drum. So I'm going to put the first 3 notes up here, and the next 2 will be the bass drum, then finally the left hand on the snare. So it looks like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try it a few times together. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, go. Right, bass, left again, right, bass, left again, right, bass, left. And that's the idea. Now we go on to the next one. So we shift the 2 bass drums back another note, and now we have 2 before and 2 after in the hands. Right, left, bass drum, right, left. That's it. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, together, go. Right, left, bass, right, left, bass, right, left again, right, left, bass, right, left again, right, left, bass, right, left again, right, left, bass, right, left. There it is. So now we shift those 2 bass drums back another note. So now we have a right hand before it, then 2 bass drums, then left at the end. Right, bass, left, right, left. Let's try it a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, bass, left, right, bass, left, right, bass, left, right, bass, left, left. All right. So now the next permutation, or the next version of this, is to take those 2 notes and shift them back to the beginning. So the bass drum now starts it off and is followed by 4 notes in the hands. So it becomes this: bass drum, 1, 2, 3, 4, right, left. Bass drum, right, left. Let's try it together. 2, 3, 4, ready, go. Bass, right, left. Bass, right, left. Bass, right, left. Bass, right, left. And finally, the last permutation is a little interesting because there is no further notes back to switch. So what we do is we come back a note, and one of these guys goes back to the end. So now we have a bass drum on either end of the 6 notes, bookending the 4 hits in between. So we have bass drum, left, bass. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed a note. Let's try it again. Bass, left, right, bass. The other way would have given us a cool 5-note pattern. You can keep that one in mind, but that's a bonus. So let's try this one together. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, go. Bass, left, right, left, right. Bass, bass, left, right, left, right. Bass, bass, left, right, left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. So 6 permutations of this pattern because there's 6 notes, and it's pretty cool. You can do some interesting stuff with it. So what we're going to do is something similar to what we did in the 2 up, 2 down video where we permutated that. We're going to do an exercise where we play each one of these 6 exercises back to back without a pause. We're going to play it in triplets, 8th triplets per beat. So 1 and it'll be 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and if you find it too fast here, then slow it down on your own time a little later. I would recommend, if you find these really tricky at first, jot them down with the stickings, then play it along with maybe 1 hit per click. Tell you what, let's just do that one time, and we'll play exactly 1 note per hit. Or sorry, 1 hit per click. So here we go. Let's do the same thing where we split up the notes before the bass drum onto one drum, and then the notes after the bass drum onto a different one, so it's easy to hear where the beginning of the group and the end of the group is. 1, 2, 3, 4, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do it 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we get 3 before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, 10. Now the 2 bass drums will go in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now 1 before the bass drums. 1, and then left, right, left. 2, bass, bass, left, right, left. 3, bass, bass. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the bass drums at the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now bass at the beginning and the end. Bass, left, right, left, right. Bass, bass, left, right, left, right. 3, 4, and 5, 6, there's the idea. So hopefully you found that pretty easy, even if it was new. If you didn't, it's okay. You can slow it down again, and you might find it easiest to play each one of these in turn by itself. And that, again, is the key. The key is not to try to force yourself through a brick wall, to try to see if you can get it and you just, push through the frustration and all that. No, no, no. Try to eliminate the frustration by practicing perfectly. Start by playing where it feels easy to repeat it again and again and again. And you do whatever you need to do to get to that, whether it's simplify by only doing a pattern at a time, slowing it down to a really slow speed that makes it easy to repeat, or what have you. So let's take this pattern now, and I'm going to demonstrate that exercise going through all 6 permutations a bit faster. If you find this too hard to hang with, that's okay, but I want to show you kind of where it's going to go. And then you can practice this on your own and see if you can get, just comfortable. Find a speed that allows you to memorize this, rotate through each one of these without any trouble. Here we go. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's the gist of that exercise, how to get through it. And what I would recommend you do is, as soon as you start getting comfortable with this and these start to become automatic, you start spacing out a bit, just doing a few repetitions of it, you could begin to orchestrate this around the drum set. So for example, 2, 3, 4. And so on. So these patterns are all very cool on their own, and many people are pretty comfortable with that first one, 1, 2, 3, 4 bass bass, or the other one where the basses are at the beginning. Those are the obvious ones where it lines up pretty nicely, and they can go pretty quick, as fast as your bass drum is comfortable going. Another variation on this, for those of you who are using double pedals or have a double pedal option on your electronic kit, is to use both feet. And the only change in this would be, and I'd recommend doing it this way, have your feet follow the same pattern as your hands. So wherever a right hand would normally fall and you have a bass drum there, you play right foot. If you have a left hand that would normally fall there, then have your left foot. So some of these patterns, I haven't actually run through all 6 of those permutations, but maybe I'll do that now. So real quick, it would look like this for the first one. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. The next one would be right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And of course, when you begin using both feet, it could be even faster because you're not limited by your 1 foot's double speed. So it can go pretty quick. So I hope you found that useful. I hope you found it fun and something that you're going to be interested in checking out now and exploring and just, woodshedding for a bit. And I'd be really interested to hear your comments, your questions about this or any of the other videos. So feel free to throw anything having to do with this one down in the comments below, or similarly on the comments on the other videos. You can also contact me anytime via my website, kitmills.com, and I'd be happy to take questions that way. So finally, if you found this useful, helpful, you're interested in more stuff, please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. And I look forward to seeing you hopefully on another video. So have fun with this pattern. 4 up, 2 down, right, left, bass, bass, and then the other 5 permutations of that. And yeah, look forward to working with you guys again. So take care. I'll see you later.